I've got a problem. The AC doesn't work anymore. Actually, it works, but it makes a terrible sound. So we're gonna fix that. Okay, so here's your AC compressor. This is the discharge line. Goes up to the condenser, goes who knows where, all over the place. Anyway, the part at the front of the compressor is your AC compressor clutch. When power gets put through that connector, there's a coil inside of here that creates a magnetic field. It grabs this top plate and smashes it in towards the pulley. Anytime you run your engine, that pulley is going to be turning. We don't always want the clutch to be turning, so that's why we need the ability to be able to turn it on and off. But the other day I was driving at home and AC was working fine. All of a sudden, loud screeching sound. Turn the button on the dash, on off, screech sound, on off. So I knew it had to be something with the clutch. I get home, pop the hood, look things over. It doesn't look bad, doesn't look smoked or anything like that. But I grab it and it's got a lot of play. In fact, this shouldn't even happen. Interesting. A lot of times what'll happen is this rubber membrane wears out over time. Typically what happens then is it doesn't want to disengage. That's usually what I see there. I knew it had some play in it. I knew that that movement wasn't very good. And what I'm seeing right now is that this outer section is separated from the actual hub. All this up and down, side to side, that shouldn't happen. I have already ordered my replacement kit. Okay, so here is the clutch. Comes with a pulley, that's cool. Got some hardware, got the clutch itself. Here's your friction area for the clutch pulley, and there's your new magnetic coil. So the pulley's gonna spin, this is gonna stay still, and then when you energize it, it's all gonna grab, so the center part starts to spin too. Okay, we gotta get the old one off first. There you are. The compressor uses a 10 mil. See it? Woo, this thing's a beast. All right, now this section should slip off. See that center section? It should not be loose like that. So in order to take this pulley off, we gotta take the belt off. There is our tensioner. Okay, so the front of this tensioner has a little square hex just set up for your socket, luckily. So you can put an actual ratchet on there. You might have to move your fan out of the way. So push down, just unseat your belt. Word of caution, if you don't remember the pattern of your serpentine belt, it's gonna be quite hard for you to put it back together. So take a picture. Some vehicles have it under here somewhere. Mine does not, and I didn't take a picture. So that should be fun for us. Okay, at this stage, we have the belt off, so we are just dealing with the pulley. There's a snap ring that lives around here. We're gonna pop that snap ring off. Watch your eyes with snap rings, they go flying. Let's see how lucky we are. Not super lucky. I was a little afraid of that, this thing being stuck onto the shaft that it rides on. So we may need a puller, or maybe just some unconventional thinking. Now the proper way would be to take a puller and stick it in there, but I don't want to get rid of this fan shroud. So I'm looking around the sides and I see a piece of the bracket that overhangs the pulley just a little bit. I'm just going to give it a little nudge, see if anything happens. Not so much happening over there. We do have a bracket on the other side, so let's see what we can make happen here. All right, so here's our old coil. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. This is gonna be kind of hard to see, but there is a snap ring way inside of that. So I need to get some snap ring pliers that have a little bit of reach to them. There we go, snap ring number 2. Okay, now that I got that off, I'm gonna take this Phillips head screw.
Get that ratchet loose.
So, wires at the top, we're just gonna slip it on over there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to put that snap ring back on. And hopefully to make life a little easier, I'm gonna start this here first. That was tough, I'm not gonna lie. All right, before we put this thing on there, if you look down in that hole, there is no washer. If I were to just put this on the shaft as is, it would be way too close and it would be grabbing the pulley all the time. Well, the kit comes with these little tiny guys. They actually go down into this hole. And thread it on down. That should space the plate enough so it doesn't grab the pulley all the time. Okay, let's see if the old girl starts. Oh yeah. We got the AC button on. If you turn that off, you might hear the engine change pitch. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching.